What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms content here. I'm Shinchi42, and today what we're going to talk about is this commander, Zuntu. You can obtain Zuntu from the Civilization, China. This is going to be your first commander, so he's going to be your starting commander. Alright, one thing that you guys probably notice in here is that I am using a PC right now to play this game. So I'm using an emulator called BlueStacks. So there's going to be a link on the description, and it's going to be an affiliate link. So if you click that, I do get some kickback from there, and it definitely helps our channel. So a little bit of giving back to me is just by like downloading these BlueStacks, and of course watching the ads as well on the content that we're making. And of course, subscribing to us, with the 100% free content that we are doing here on YouTube definitely helps our channel to grow, and it really does motivate me to keep making more content in here. As we see our channel to grow, it means that more people are actually interested. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Zuntu, because I think he is one of the really good commander in here that even us in a higher level and a higher power, we love Zuntu. And no doubt he is one of the really good epic commander and widely used epic commanders in Rise of Kingdoms. What makes this guy so amazing and so great? It's because of his skills. The skills that he has, he has this AoE damage, which is it's a crown controlling damage. So if there are multiple enemies right in front of you, you are going to be able to damage them if they are nearby. So right now, I'm going to be attacking this barbarian, and you are going to see his skills. So of course, my T5 marches are quite slow. There we go, Zuntu. Right now, I don't have anything, secondary commander with him, just by himself right now. So you can see that he will have this fan-shaped area that if there are multiple enemies there, it's going to hit them as well. Now, with the key thing in here with Zuntu is that he has a maximum of 5 targets in a fan-shaped area. Now, Zuntu is not just only really good because of his AoE skills. Well, another thing is that he's going to be able to boost skill damage bonus. Now, if you have another skill commander in here, which what other people would be using is like Yi Song Ye. Now, if you have a Yi Song Ye over there, it's going to stack up the skill damage bonus as well. Now, what happens is that you're amplifying the entire skill damage for both commanders. So if you want to verify that out, select Zuntu, you can click more. Scroll down, you can see the skill damage here is 27%. So if you want to add YSG in here, or Yi Song Ye, it should add 50 active skill damage. So it should be about 77 now. As you can see, skill damage 77. So there we go. You have checked it. You have proved it. Now, one thing that I should highlight is that Zuntu's ability to reduce damage. So with this one, if he's fighting in the open field, he can reduce 10% damage, right? And then when he is actually defending a structure like your city or your flag or your fortress or any structures that is going to be making him as a garrison. So what's going to happen is that he's going to have 7% troop damage reduction. Now, if you add that up with this damage taken reduced by, so it's basically going to be a 17% total damage reduction. So here is my talent tree for Zuntu. You can use it if you like it, or you can also modify it to best fit your playing style. Now, if you are looking for an epic pairing, I would recommend Ilg. You can work with Ilg. What's a good thing about Ilg is that he has some defense reduction. Of course, infantry buff as well. You can also use Osman. Osman is super dope. I like using Osman. Very high skill damage. And what you're doing in here, you're really amplifying this because of Zuntu's abilities in here. Now, keep in mind, with Zuntu also, each target that he hits with this AoE is going to give him 50 rage. Right, so that's dope, especially if you are working into the skill path and you have this rejuvenate. It's going to increase that casting way faster. Another thing that what other people I have seen been doing is that they have done like Pelagius and Zuntu, so they would run full cabs. I guess they are trying to like bank on the, of course, the skill damage in here. That's really the only thing that are really going to be benefit with that combination. Zuntu is a very versatile commander. You can use to pair him up with another commander that has a skill damage, and what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to amplify their skill damage. Now, if you're looking into legendary commanders, most of the infantry legendary commanders are not like Sun Tzu that has like active skill damage in here. So some of them are like Alexander, which is going to put up a shield, and there's really no damage in here that is going to hit the opponent. So Sun Tzu isn't really going to boost this up, but it's still great to use Alexander in Sun Tzu. It makes it really tanky. You can also use Charles Martel in here, and what you can do is, of course, have a tanky march, and you will be able to cast that AoE of Sun Tzu and hit more players out there. It's going to provide you more survivability by using these legendary commander. Now, if you truly want to have an active skill damage commander, then you will have to try to go for Guan Yu for the infantry commanders in here, because Guan Yu is one of those infantry that has active skill damage. And of course, Leonidas as well, which is also quite low. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Leonidas. I didn't even unlock him, but you can use it if you do have Leonidas. But honestly, if you're starting in the early games, I would really recommend using Martel, because he is one of the best one. So in the future, we will be talking about Charles Martel in our videos. You can also pair up Yusongye, as I have mentioned earlier. Even you can try using a Minamoto if you want to amplify Minamoto's skill in the beginning, but this is not the most ideal combination that I would recommend, but it's something that you can work on. But like I said, Sun Tzu is a very versatile commander. You can pair him up almost with everyone in the game. I almost forgot to tell you that Aethelflaed as well is a very good combo to use with Sun Tzu. Aethelflaed has that AoE damage as well, forward-facing fan-shaped area. Now, keep in mind, whenever we're going to be making guides about the commanders in here, be creative, try out different combinations. Don't be too rigid, right? Be creative, and this is a strategy game. Try different combos and see what works well. Alright guys, so this is just a really quick guide about Sun Tzu. I mean, he is a very legit good commander. Like I said, widely used among everybody in here. And you know, I would say is that he's going to be one of those commanders that will really give you a great value if you invest on Sun Tzu. So I would say investing on him is worth it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you again. Bye.